What's up, YouTube? Comedy here once again, bringing you a video from Little Lords of Twilight, and today we are going to be showcasing some Lady Frost. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the skills that I'm using with her at the moment. The active ability I'm using is Wind of the White Fangs, or Winds of the White Fangs. Deal 1 damage and inflict slow effect to each enemy unit in area of effect. And Frostbitter Leaps is my passive, moving range +1 during Sun Pops. So obviously I'm using her as a Sun Pops character. Her hirelings are the White Beaver and the Snowman. The White Beaver being the melee, Snowman being the range, and I'll go over them more in a minute. And here are the magic spells that I'm running with. And like I said, I'm a Sun Pops character, so I try to make it Sun Pops. If it's Night Falls, I just try to defend, stay back. Once the Sun Pops, I'm able to get up and burst them down with some really cheap spells. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into a match here, and hopefully get a win. Alright, looks like we have an opponent. A level 10 Herc. So this hopefully should be a pretty darn good match. Alright, let's see what position we get here. We're going to be going first. Cool. I hate going second against a Herc. Because them putting their minion in the middle there allows them to set up, and it's just a major pain in the ass. So we're going to pick up our mana buff on the way to that forward position there. Mainly, and we're only doing that, guys, because we are going first. If he would have gone first and then put one of his units right there in the middle, I would not have gone that far forward with my first move. I'm telling you that right now. So just in case y'all decide to do it, only do that if you're at first turn. Alright, we're going to put our White Beaver down over there, so that way if he decides to go for that mana, our White Beaver can step up and hit him. And during Sun Pops, the White Beaver's attack will stun. So if he doesn't change it to Night Falls right now, he will actually, then my White Beaver should be able to step up and stun him. So he put the Nymph down there, and I think that's a mistake. He really should have placed the Argonaut, because the Argonaut is more specialized towards night. Matter of fact, the Nymph will do a root. Her attack will root during the day, and during the night she doesn't have that. So yeah, she's really more of a daytime, his daytime specialized hireling. So you really should have put down the Argonaut there. But I'm just gonna move all the way around here, and then we're gonna summon the Snowman. I think we can. No, we can't really do anything else. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because I was maxed out on mana there, but I don't have any spells I could use. But the only reason we were maxed out on mana is because I picked up both my mana buff and his mana buff. So it's not the end of the world that we're wasting that mana. And I could have used that push to do something, but that push is a very, very useful move, and I try not to use it unless it's necessary to use it. Okay, so we're just going to step up here and kill the Argonaut, because the Argonaut during Night Falls has 2 damage, so you really want to make sure you kill him. And he can attack in diagonals, unlike the Rut Golem. And he also has 3 movement at night, unlike the Rut Golem only has 2 movement. So he's a very, very strong hireling during nighttime. So we're just going to hit him with the White Beaver again, kill the Argonaut, and unfortunately I got a Sun Pops Lightning, my magic spell that turn, so I still couldn't use any magic. So wasted another spell, or wasted another mana that turn from not being able to use anything. And he's just gonna move around like that, try to keep his distance from me. I mean, and honestly, he's doing this really poorly. He could have gotten farther away from me and the White Beaver there and stuff, but I don't really know what he's trying to do here. Anyway, so we're going to pick up that movement buff, and then come right up here into this position right there. And I believe I'm going to move the White Beaver over to the left one. Oh, I'm going to heal first. But move the White Beaver over to the left one to keep it so that the Argonaut cannot get to me. And that'll also allow me to step up with the Snowman and hit him. And you know what? I don't know why I didn't see this before. I can just move him towards me and kill him. So we're just going to do that. And that's going to be a nice, easy victory. GG Dame Defer. And there's Lady Frost, you guys. I didn't really get to use any of her abilities because it was Night Falls that whole time. And honestly, I didn't really even use a whole lot of magic, so that was kind of an easy match. But at least you got to see what her minions did, or at least you got to see the slow effect that the snowman puts on minions puts on people during the night. And let's go ahead and cover the rest of her abilities. Alright, so starting with her active abilities, we have Ice Cold Charms, Seduce Unit, range 1, unit is stunned. Brain Freeze Trap, deals 1 damage when triggered, slows down enemy unit for 2 turns. Winds of White Fangs, deal 1 damage, inflict slow effect around you. Wind speed, movement range set to 2, can move past objects and units. Frost Attunement, mana cost -1 for frost spells for 1 turn to a minimum of 1. And that's kind of the reverse of Veriline's Fire Mage, except it's also during nighttime. Then Puppeteer, move enemy unit by 1 range. And you'll notice that a lot of her active abilities are basically like spells, like very similar to some spells. So she has like spells built into her active kit, which I think is really cool. So passive abilities: Frostbitter Leaps, movement range +1. Frost Touch, attacks cause a slow effect. Frostbitter's Magic, range attack +1. Wraith of the White Fangs, range attack -1, attacks drain life, that's really good. Hit and Run, can move 1 case after an attack. And Ice Guard, guard zone is +1 range. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the hirelings. And I kind of already went over them like during the match, but the White Beaver is just kind of basic, 3 movement day and night, 1 range, but during the daytime his attacks will stun. So the White Beaver is very strong. You want to stay away from him during the day if at all possible. Kill him when at all possible. And then the Snowman is the reverse. So at nighttime he has reduced movement, but his attacks slow at night. So if it's going to be Sun Pops the next turn, summon your White Beaver. It's going to be Snowman your next turn, or if it's going to be Nightfall's next turn, summon your Snowman. That's just kind of a general rule of thumb. One of your minions is always going to be better at night. One of them is always going to be better during the day, at least for most characters. And just try to summon the one that's going to have the advantage on your next turn. All right. And I showed my magic spells earlier, but go ahead and show them to you again. The only real difference between maybe her, this deck, and other characters is because I like to play her as just a daytime burst people down character. I have those extra Sun Pops spells in there just for nice cheap spells, so that I can easily use 3 spells in 1 turn if I have the right spells and once I save up enough mana. So it's a lot of just kind of waiting on the outskirts during the Sun Pops, waiting for your time to jump in and burst them down all at once. Alright, that's kind of the basic strategy behind this. Just pick your times. Don't put yourself in. Don't get yourself out of position unnecessarily. Just wait for your opportunity to jump in and just blow them up with spells and your minions and your attack. Well, there was Lady Frost, you guys. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the video and happy gaming.